Hey everyone, happy Friday. I hope everyone has had a fabulous week and you've been able to play with your art supplies and sketch and paint and just have fun with whatever creative projects that you're working on. I am here today to answer some of the questions about my color resources that I have. After the live, I will find the link and then I will put them in the comments below. And so one of the things that I have learned to do for like my colors and how to keep them cataloged and what I have and what I don't have, there is a Copic app that I use on my phone, and it actually it keeps track of all the Copic markers that I have. So when I'm out shopping, I'm able to see if I have those Copic markers in stock, or if they're running low, if I need refills, or if I don't have the colors at all. And I will put that link below. The other resource that I have, and I use it in my studio, and I'm really sorry about the lighting, but it's been raining and storming and it's just been gray all day. This is the best lighting I can do. But the other resources I have are these little printouts. And the really great thing about these printouts for keeping track of your colors, it actually helps you determine what colors really blend well together. And Copics, what's really unique about Copics is that there's usually a blender family, and you can easily just group those together and color in your work. I also use it for my brush pens as well. And you can see there's just like a little bitty color chart here, and it shows you the different colors and how you can use them. Like, that's actually a really good color combination. Another tip for using these is actually print them on the paper you're going to be coloring with. And the reason for that is, like, every paper is different, and the markers or the color pencils, whatever medium that you're using, will look different on the paper type that you're using as well. So this is for my Copics, I use a Bristol paper, and it is such a great paper. And I wish I remember the name of it, but it's one of my favorite papers of all time, and I have a stack about this much left, and that's all there is to it. But it was a really good paper, and it didn't absorb too much of the alcohol inks, and that was like really wonderful. So when I paint, like when I color, when I use my my other journals like mixed media or watercolor, it really absorbs a lot of the inks, and so I waste a lot more ink than what I really need to. So doing it in a Bristol book would be very helpful. And but these are just little hand color charts. I also do them on chips and different things like that when I'm trying to work out a color scheme or things like that. I also use my paint chips the very same way. But it just makes it so much easier to be able to tell what colors you have and being able to quickly grab them and have the resources on hand just to quickly to determine the colors and different things like that. So when I was grabbing the colors that I was working with here for just like my little sketches here, all I did is I went with blue violet. Blue violets are one of my favorites. And then I chose a lighter, and then I chose a darker. I could have went a really, really dark one if I really wanted to, but I just wanted to keep it simple. I didn't really want anything too complicated. Anything for me right now for my morning creative practice, it's got to be less than 15 minutes. So 2 colors really worked because I was making 2 pieces. So what I would do is, like, there's some in here that I do not have, and I wouldn't be able to do like a really good color combination. But one of the greens would be a really nice color combo. And then like here you can just tell which pinks really kind of work together and which ones don't. And that's one thing I really love about the Copic markers is they kind of label them where you can tell what color that they're using. So it's R83, so it's red, and then the numbers. And so that would be violet, it's blue, violet, violet, red, yellow, yellow, green, green, blue. That's another column of blue. They have a lot of blues. And then these are earth tones. And then these are your cool grays. Those are your tones. These are your neutrals. And then those are your warm grays. And so that is kind of how I use my Copic charts, and like my color my color charts for my brush markers, which are these guys here. I actually create these charts for every single one. And Copic and who's this? Faber-Castell. I just call them brush pens. But they do have printouts that you're able to actually find online, and you can print them out and use them. But I also just use, like I said, I will print them out on the paper that I'm using, that I'm coloring on. And then I'm able to color on them and see what colors that they really have on that. So I hope that that answers all of your questions and really kind of show you what I've been using in order to like choose my color palettes and things like that. The other thing I do is I do actually keep all of my colors separated by the same separations too. So I keep all my grays together, and I keep all my earth tones together. But I have red, violet, blue, blue, green, yellow, and yellow, red. And so I just keep all of my colors coordinated like that, so they're just easy to find when I need them, and I'm able to just grab and go. And so I hope that helps you and gives you a little bit more understanding on how I keep track and how I'm able to determine which colors to use pretty quickly. I will add the links to these charts, and I will also put the Copic app into the comment box down below. I hope that you guys have a wonderful Friday, and that you have a fabulous a wonderful weekend just creating and crafting away. Bye guys.